So we're going to be set the goal clear, okay? I think some of you already learned, but the goal is very important. So in the Tao ways, we believe that the whole universe, the nature, and our body have to find a balance. That is the major key. So extreme is not good. Extreme either way. Extreme in the negative emotional, not good. Extreme in positive emotional, also not good. We see people, oh, you are sinner, you are deserve to go to hell, all these things, It's too extreme the other way, okay? And now the Tao say, hey, angry, jealousy, envy, frustration, stress, nothing wrong. As long as what you can do, keep it balanced. I don't like you, I don't happy with you, I hate you, it's okay. As long as I can always maintain a balance and try to make it not go extreme. You get that? You get that? So in the three parts we are working on is, number one, we call what? The back to the body and my wisdom. That is a major part. So the first thing, we go into the back to the body and my wisdom, because we are so much out of the mind every day for everything in the world, okay? So that's why our mind are so busy. And so that first step, back to the body and my wisdom. And that is the inner mind. And that is a growing cycle, and that is a creating cycle. There are growing cycle and multiple cycle. I tell you, this is the cream, okay? We're going to master them today. We must get it. This is our cream practice. The most important part, cream practice, okay? So back to the body and my wisdom. And the second piece that we do, we call emotional wisdom, and that is the seeking sound. When people understand negative, positive is okay, unless only you can keep it balanced, okay? So the Tao said, yin-yang balance, everything life balance, you eating everything fire balance, your emotional fire balance. And the West, they don't care about that, but they discover the same thing. What they discover, the West? Huh? What they discover? What is this? Huh? pH balance. What the pH balance for? Every lapse, the soil have to have what? For the tree to grow, it have to be what? The soil, the earth have to be what? Have to measure what? pH balance, yes or no? Yes or no? The water, if you drink them every day, have to be what? pH balance. Your saliva, to get healthy, what you have to want? pH balance. Your blood, if you want healthy, what you have to have? pH balance. Everything in the labs, the first thing in the morning, boom, find everything pH balance before they can testing anything. Yes or no? So the West discovered this, they use in the labs. But the Chinese, the Tao discovered this, they're using everyday life for how long? Many thousand years ago. That's all. You think that it work? East and West come to the same thing, but the Tao practical in everyday life. Now, I grow up in the Christian, so I'm fighting what? God and devil. So God is what? If we put in the pH, God is what? Alkaline. Devil is what? Acid. But the way we do is alkaline very high, alkaline very high, and acid down, right? Is that good? Can you make the soil very alkaline and grow anything? Can you drink alkaline water every day? Can you do that? You cannot do that. The lacks, no way you can test anything. If saliva too alkaline, all the bacteria are going to eat you up live because you cannot kill any bacteria, right? You see the point? So, God and devil have to come into what? Balance. Or in the Tao we say, negative, positive is part of our life. All we have to do is keep it balanced. I can feel angry, but I don't have to explode, boom, get a gun, get a bomb, and bomb somebody. Yes? That's extreme. Yes or no? Okay? So anything extreme is not balanced. The Tao says, hey, it don't work in this nature, universe, and our body. You get that, everybody? Yes or no? And the number one balance is what? In the body. Number one, if you want to get something balanced, is what? What? What this one? And what? Yes. You say, no, I want to breathe a lot of oxygen. Can you do that? And you don't have CO2 out. Can you do that? No. I tell you one thing since you are here, and maybe you in the future you interesting to have that system. We call capno breathing test. I have a machine measure the CO2. I said, oh, yeah. So he said, all the problem we have here is what? We cannot exhale enough CO2. That's it. Now, the law, the rule, whatever you're going to say, fix, boom, that's it. Only you have enough CO2 to trigger out the cell to release oxygen. Otherwise, the blood carry oxygen and it get out again. Because no CO2, the cell will not release, the red blood cell will not release oxygen. Okay? Change your mind. Okay. So inhale how much? You no need to inhale too much. Inhale. Exhale. Let go, relax, and let go CO2. That's it. Now, more CO2 you like, so you measure them, they're going to tell you, hey, you don't relax enough, you don't let go enough, your CO2. Breathe. If we don't eat, how long can we last? Some people say they can last up to 40 days. Huh? That is Jesus and all the spiritual people, okay? Now, if we don't drink, how long can we last? 3 days. If we don't breathe, how long can we last? Huh? 3 minutes. Which one is very important? I mean, they're all important, but which one is the most important? Breathing. Now, how you can improve your breathing? You have to learn how to relax, calm, even in a very difficult stress cycle. You can calm down and relax and exhale, let go. So when you let go, now they discover that when we are emotional and we're very stressful, we hold CO2. We cannot let go. Now the blood are filled up with CO2, and this is the number one, the body cannot take it. I have too much CO2, it makes my blood too acid. CO2 is acid, it eats the bone. Yeah, it eats the bone. Yeah. So that is the key. So that if you get the CO2, so we're going to go to the breathing technique, okay? Very important, okay? And once you have CO2 and oxygen balance, now you're happy. You're happy. You calm and relax. When CO2 not balanced, you get sick and you're very emotional. I believe that. People think that everything is in the psychology, in the brain, and twinkling here, and you change your life. Yes, you think you enlightened and you think you have a hope, and we run after a carrot stick in front of a stick of a horse, you know. The moon, now you put a stick and a carrot in front of it, and the horse will look at the carrot. Oh my God, I'm going to eat carrot, and keep on walking and walking and walking until you are dead, and he still don't have the carrot. Our life is go that way. Our life go that way. We have a lot of hope. We have so many hope. And selling the hope push people go ahead. Okay? And when you cannot reach your goal, what you do? Pass down to your children, and make sure you pass down to your grandchildren, and you pass down to your grandchildren. Get to the goal. But that goal cannot be reached. Yeah. That's what a lot of things we're doing that. Okay? So you understand this symbol theory. Now that come up a major goal. The major goal in the Tao believe that we come to this world, we call the universe, or we call God, or we call the great force, the great Tao. They give us the soul and the spirit. And the force, or we call dark matter and dark energy. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. But they are very similar with the Tao discovered many 100,000 years ago. There are two forces, negative, positive. Pure yin and pure yang. Pure yin, pure yang. Dark matter, dark energy. And one gives us the soul and the spirit. One gives us the primordial force. Is that okay, everybody? Okay? Now if we come up to a new science, new thing that I understand, I like this. And it goes back to the same way of the Tao and my understanding, and make me jump my practice very big. Okay? And this is what my master told me. The whole universe is violet light, the highest light. And our soul and spirit is the energy. But he never told me that it's a violet light. Okay? So there's two things I always want to find an answer. Until when the West, this is the story, is they use 1 million pictures from everywhere, from the space lab, from the lab here, from everywhere, and they're coming up a very similar picture. And when they're in Geneva, they're making a test, what they call, in Geneva, they're making a testing. Serum. Big, 27 kilometer long. And they use the particle spin. Ooh. In the first time when they do, you know what happened? They overheat, they're going to melt. And they stop, I think, many years. They stop it, and they make it again, and they spin the particles very fast, so fast, and they hit together, bang, the same picture come out. This picture come out. So this is the picture. They use that one to be for everything now. So this picture come out, but not the text, okay? The text I added in. So this picture come out, and the first thing they say, hey, the whole universe are covered with violet light, and the whole universe, they are interconnecting together like big Y, I don't know how many Y, and the infinity Y web. Okay? And they must have a webmaster. So every dot here is a webmaster to control the website, yes or no? Huh? Yes or no? How many webmasters we have in this world now? Huh? Hello? How many websites you have is how many webmasters have to control the web. Yes or no? Yes. So they are the condensed energy that interconnecting to each other are webmaster. They must have intelligence. Definition. That is the definition. So they said these condensed violet light interconnecting together, they must have intelligence. But they don't know what is it. But they have intelligence. Why? Because they are controlling big, vast universe, all the planet and star and the galaxy have to spinning in what? Law and order. That's it. And the other article they're talking about, our brain are so much similar with, it's so much similar with the same thing like this wide web in the universe. But this tiny little dot here have intelligence. And now it linked to my master, say our soul and spirit is an intelligent energy. I say, hey, this is my understanding and this is my goal. That's all. So now the whole key, very simple. Number one, this one we use so much in the cosmic healing and all the healing that we have. The universal violet lights have intelligence. These lights have intelligence. We know them for a long time. Okay? That light have intelligence. And they have the most powerful healing power. And now, and is the highest healing force. And this violet, and you can be programming them because they have intelligence and you can program them. But this is make me understand. And the article said this intelligent website, this intelligent website, this condensed energy, it happens every day, all the time. So we said a newly born condensed energy, they have intelligence. If we say one simple thing, if you believe that, it's a newborn soul and spirit. Okay? A newborn soul and spirit. Is that okay? What mean by a newborn soul and spirit? A baby. Okay or not? Okay? Now, but this very condensed and more stabilized one is what? A highly intelligent, developed violet light. Or we say, those spirits, they are grow up, educated, and they grow up and educated, and they go up. Or we call the soul and the spirit, they are grow up and educated, and they go up here, become one part of their webmaster. We need so much webmaster to control the whole universe. You see the point? So what is a grow up soul and a spirit? What is the grow up soul and the spirit? When now the same thing we say, when we come to this world, we inherit what? A baby soul and baby spirit. Yes or no? You believe that? This is the whole practice in the Tao. Now, out of maybe 5 billion, one, or 10 billion, one, that somebody come and born to this world, their soul or spirit already grow up and educated. That is 1 out of 5 billion, 1 out of 10 billion. Yes or no? Okay, so what we have? Jesus, Buddha. What Buddha, when Buddha born, what happened? He walked. When Buddha born, he walked. And they always had to make some very great legend. Born, he walked, and every step when the Buddha stepped, what happened? a lotus coming out. Is that miracle? Yeah. And Jesus born, the Son of God. Is that miracle? There is 1 out of 10 billion people. And what happened to the 99.9999 people? The rest of us, what are we going to do? Huh? We are not born with the soul and spirit already grow up and educated. Lao Tzu, this also, they have a legend. He in the mother womb for 12 years. Oh my God, I don't know how the mother was holding him for 12 years. And when he born, he already 12 years old and he already developed. And we have so many great person, they have many medical legends. They're born with two. They're already enlightened. They don't need to do anything. The one of 99.9999 is us have to do something, okay? The worst teacher, who's teacher? What kind of teacher is the worst teacher? Genius. You know that? Genius is the worst teacher. And who is the best teacher? Very lousy guy, slow, and learning very slow. And learn step by step by step. Now he knows how to teach the rest of the 99.99 people. You know that? You think so? I'm the guy that learning slow. Step by step. I practice it, I do it, I research it. That is how I can teach you. If I born genius, my soul already grows, so you should grow. That's it, finish. Right? That's it. Nothing to talk about. The genius people, so a lot of genius, you know what? They have to, in the test, so these people cannot go into the normal school because in the test, he's sitting there, look at the solution, look at the question, and you write out the answer, finish. And when you're submitting it, what the teacher say, hey, you copy them, right? You copy it. He said, no, everything in my mind, in the brain. Okay? No, I need one by one. Work out the cheat, how you do it, how you get the answer. It's in here. And you tell them to work out, they cannot write out because everything is, you look at it, you get the answer. So what? Yes, that is what? 1 billion, 5 billion, or 10 billion, you get one. And we are praying these people so much. And the rest of us, nothing. Okay? So, we have to accept it. Are you? 99.99? Are you? Yes or no? Are you? So we have to learn it. So we have to accept my soul and spirit is a baby soul and baby spirit. And if you know you have a baby soul and baby spirit, what you have to do? You have to feed them, grow them, and educating them. Yes or no? That's why when you have children, big responsible. Now, if you have what? 5 major children, oh my God. I figured out 35 years ago when I had the first son, I figured out I have to, for him to go to, for marry, for before pregnant and after pregnant, and it's a feedback, grow up, meal, pamper, and the kindergarten, and pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, and first grade, second grade, third grade, up to that time 35 years ago is $1 million. $1 million. You have 5 children, how many million you have to do? $5 million. You make that much money in a year or in a few years? In a normal way, you make that much money? No. And that's why the system come in play. Okay? That's what the system. How can you grow? How can you gain more? And another definition is very important. The soul and the spirit is energy. Yes? Energy is have form or no form? no form. So, now, but if you want to grow the soul spirit, their energy, their no form, how you do with it? You have to feed them with what? Energy. That's all. And always I like this theory of Einstein. What he say? E equal mc squared and what? Energy cannot be what? Destroy and create. And the end of his life, what he said, the whole universe are covered with what? Energy. Yes? The whole universe, that, and he put in the last word, that's all to it. He must be a very esoteric guy. That's it. So the whole universe is energy. And that is what the West discovered, that the East discovered many thousand years ago. Now, come back to us. We have what? What do we have? We have physical, and we have what? The physical, which part can producing energy? Digestion, absorption, and become nutrition. We breathe in the oxygen, and now the original force, the spark plug, the one dot of flame, and it burn, boom, and creating energy. So we have a very similar energy, yes or no? We can producing energy, and if we refine them, what you can do with it. So the whole key, what we do now is refining the energy so we can make them very similar with energy of other soul and the spirit to feed them. You get the goal? This is our goal. If you believe that. Otherwise, I want to make a millionaire, I want to be a... Now it's millionaire is no use. You have to be a billionaire. Another 50 years, billionaire is no use. You have to be what? Trillionaire. That's it. That is, oh my God, how many money they're going to make from all the people here. You know, sometimes I'm sitting down, I say, those big people, they get a way to make money, is so amazing. Number one, if you can figure out every time, all the time, people will use your service or you eat the thing that you produce, that you get it. Okay? So that's why the high tech, the internet, and everything, you have to be use internet. You have to remove the 4G, internet, Wi-Fi. All the time you have to use that, they make money. And anything involved with the high tech, transfer money, make money, everything, just make you a little money, there's a lot of money. And we are in the middle of, we have no way to fight with anybody. We just have to use their service, that's right. So all these things is energy, is money, chi, energy, back and forth like that. So the whole key is that if we understand that, hey, my goal is have more energy, refine them, and feed the soul and the spirit, and they grow up, they require education. And you know, before I don't know how to explain to the West, but now it's so simple, you know. You want anything? Where you get? The cloud. Yes or no? That's all. How you get the soul and the spirit education? The cloud. That's it. You know, nowadays, children, 3 or 5 years, about 3 years old, 5 years old, you ask them, where are we going to eat? What we have next door? You know more than you. Yeah. My children, when I say I'm going to take you somewhere, he already have all the plan. He never been there, he know it. He have all the plan, and he know everything. That's it. He know where to go, what to eat, what the best thing, what to go to see. When we go to France, my God, crazy. They plan everything by saying, no, that is not why I want to plan them, you know. I want to take them to the roof. I want to take, he said, no, they don't want to do. They want to their own way. It's okay. They want to go to at the church, some places they think it. They already have the plan. They know everything. They never been there, but they know everything. That is the soul spirit. They are like Wi-Fi connecting. And every planet, they store wisdom and knowledge. We call wisdom from the star. Every star for one elementary school, high school, and college. So every planet and star and galaxy have certain knowledge and wisdom because they store it. And now the West, the scientists also prove that, hey, one tiny little particle can remember the history of the universe. Memory, yes. Imagine 30, 40 years ago, memory is crazy. I remember I buy the first Radio Shack. I thought, oh my God, it's so long, and it never make it up. And I don't know how it's going to survive. I bought the first machine, 64K computer, 64K computer from the Radio Shack. Oh my God, that time is, oh my God, big, heavy, and the printer is big and heavy. And when I type, and that time I have so many names, I type in 3,000 names inside there. And when I have that sorting, this is true, I have them sort all the name and everything. Oh my God, it takes by days to do it. At first, I don't know. I call them, why so long? Oh, you go and eat and rest and come back, it'll be finished. I eat, I rest, come back, not yet finished. I go to sleep, coming back up, it will not yet finished. It's sorting for a few days, 3,000 only. That's 64K. My gosh, the memory, okay? So that is, the universe stores so many knowledge, okay? So now, is that okay that you understand? The major goal of the Tao, why we need more chi, more energy, from more energy? Because we want to feed our soul and the spirit. You think that the soul and the spirit is important to you or not? Okay? So the original force, primordial force coming down and give us an original force. And this original force is what? It's a major energy we have. Okay? It's the major energy we have. And this major energy, what they're doing for us. What this major energy do for us? Number one, the Tao believe that we receive 100% of energy, 25% of energy stored in the kidney for emergency. Emergency fund, important or not in a country or in your family. Emergency fund, important or not important? Yeah. Reserve an emergency fund. You cannot touch it, only for emergency. And 25% stored in the sexual organ, and so we left 50% stored in the organ and dantian. You see, very important. But the number one original force is what? It's very important. It draw the soul and spirit stay with us. If the original force run out, who live first? Hello? The soul and spirit left. Now you have no more original force, the soul and spirit say bye-bye. And what happened to our physical? Drop dead, finish. That's the number one. Original force pull the soul and spirit stay with us. Okay? And number two, this original force maintain our breathing and giving the tiny little fire, boom, combustion, burn. That is original force. And the rest of the energy we run. Okay? That is the original force. You get the point? Now, what we're doing now, we add up more original force in our life. So that is the whole key. Okay? Any question? So now you know the goal. Yes?
Original force is Jing Qi?
No. Jing Qi is Jing Qi. Jing Qi is sexual energy. We call what? Primordial force come to us. We give a name called original force. We say you come to this world and the heaven give you $1 million. And that is original force. Okay? A principle energy. Yes or no? This is very interesting in the Bible story. I like that. They said the Lord wanted to travel far, and they called 3 servants in, and they give the same money to the 3 servants. Okay? And you know what the first servant they do? Okay? They look at the money, he said, oh my God, give me this principal money. I want to keep it. So what he do? He dig a hole and bury them and sit on it. And he watch that and watch that money. Okay? So the money stay there. Okay. Now the other guy look at the money. Oh my God, I have so much money. What they do? They drink, they drunk, they sex, they drug, everything, and phew, spend them all out, finish. Okay? And the third guy, see the money, oh my God, my Lord give me the money. I want to invest it, and I want to what? Double it and triple it. That's it. And that is the Tao. That's all. That is the Tao. Now, when the Lord coming, what happened? The guy spent them all the life force, all the money out. You are lazy, evil servant. Go to the hell. And the one that sit and watch, you are lazy and crazy. Get out. You know. And who get the award? Yeah. No. So your energy, you use them all up, or you are increasing it. Because the whole key of keeping energy, because we need to keep this energy to feed the soul and the spirit. Because the soul and spirit is what? Mortal or immortal? Because they are energy, so they're what? They cannot be destroyed. But they can grow. They can add up more energy. But my physical, what the part of my physical are so important to do that? You know that? Digestion, absorption. Yes or no? What the digestion, absorption do? Creating nutrition to combustion with the oxygen we breathe. Boom, creating chi. Yes or no? So this digestion, absorption, elimination can creating chi, energy for me. Important or not? And that's why the soul spirit need our physical. Because the number one, the soul and spirit is what? Energy. Have form or no form? So this is what the West also talk about. This energy condense and can disappear. Condense and disappear because they are just energy. Okay? And the one that can condense and have more energy coming in and have more knowledge come to in, and they live forever. We call the immortal one. Or we call become immortal, become part of the God. That is the one. You see? So now this energy, they have a rule. Boom. If you condense and there are no, when you have no container, when you are newly condensed and no container, what happens? You disperse again. And they condense again, and they disperse again, until this energy condensed, and they are drawn, they're buying. So everybody come. I just tell you a sample. So every condensed energy coming in, they have a chance to buy a lottery. Okay, they have a chance to buy a lottery. So if they buy a lottery and they get prize, some of them get first prize and become more. Okay. So when they buy the lotto, that's right. When you buy a lotto, what you expect? You get the prize, right? So not everybody, right? 200 million, maybe only 10 or 100 or 200 people get one. That's all. So all the condensed energy, if they get a prize and they come into have a body. What the body do to this energy? The body is what? Container. Yes or no? Organ is a very tiny container. So the Tao believe that all five major soul and spirit are contained in five major organs. Because they are container, so this condensing energy can stay here and they don't disperse. And this physical have what? To producing energy have what? Digestion, absorption, elimination. Yes or no? To producing what? Energy. So now, if producing energy they are more closer to this soul. We call soul. When we say soul spirit, very esoteric, very mysterious. You don't understand them. The only one is God. Oh, Guru. Oh, give me. Help me. Give me. Help me. No, you have to do yourself. That no other people can do for you. You have to feed your own soul and the spirit. Who's gonna do for you? No way. When I small, I always, when I go to the church, and I always say, okay, the priest will give me spiritual food. And I go there and I listen, and we got the same old thing all the time. Okay, you're a sinner, you're a sin, you deserve to die, and this and that. And when make you so low and so guilty, and next thing what? Donation. When you are so guilty and you are so, oh my God, I'm a sinner, I deserve to go to hell and I die. If I donation, I might go to heaven. That's it, okay? If you have money, you give them all because I want to go to heaven. This is the biggest money making money in Thailand. Big, big, big. Oh my God, if you go into read the news of that. One guy, he can make so many billion. How many billion? What am I guy? How many billion? I think it's 50 to 100 billion. Selling heaven. That's it. They're selling heaven. Amazing, okay? And you want to make 1 million Buddha. Every Buddha costing 1 million. 1 million Buddha. Okay, donation, and you go to heaven. And you can buy position. That's very good. Yeah. This is the best selling because you have nothing to sell. You have nothing, you have no product to sell. Fear, and idea. You pass the fear and idea, you make big money because you have nothing to sell. No product, nothing, not going to rust, not going to spoil, nothing. Just keep on selling the same idea. Make them very fear of unknown. If you can make something fear and unknown and sell, and that's what? Life insurance, right? Yeah. That is how the life insurance works. The first thing, you pray your beautiful house, beautiful wife, beautiful daughter, beautiful dogs, no? But if anything happened to this, what happened? Now, insurance. Okay, you get that? We can producing energy and very close to the soul spirit. Because if you believe the soul spirit is in the baby or a child form, if you believe that, you need to feed them with energy. That is the whole work we are doing here. You think so? I believe that, and this is my goal in my life. You think that you think over, if this is your goal, you believe this soul and spirit, I can transfer all the energy now when they are alive, grow them, educating them, and when they grow up, I transfer everything from here to the immortal one. I become part of the immortal. That's what the Tao are. That's all. I like this theory. And I tell you, that's a 30, 40 years I sell this concept. But I have more understanding and more proof to back it up. That's all. And now the next thing, hey, if I sell you, and you say, yes, I like that, so that's it. So, finish it. Now, let's practice and get to the goal. What's your goal? You know your goal. You start to develop your soul spirit. You're feeding them. Now you want other people to understand the really major goal in their life. I believe this is my goal. I wake up, I transform my sexual energy, I transform it and feed them to the soul spirit. I'm happy. I'm doing something so good. You have to get this in this 4 weeks. I'm doing something so good for my eternal life, for my life after that, all these things talk. So many theory, but this is the practice. Okay or not? There's so many theories, so many ideas, so many beliefs, but this is the practice. That's it. That's all. I grew up with Buddhism, Christianity, and I know that, hey, this is my goal. This is my goal. And that is what I'm running for that. So if you really want to understand working with the Universal Healing Tao, this is the goal. The primordial force, the force in the universe. And when it comes to us, it's just like you born and they have a fixed theory, it gives you a principal money. Okay? You're born with a principal money. That's all. And this principal money, you spend it all, or you drain them all out, or you double them, or you triple them. That is, we call, when the primordial force come to us, we give a name. We have to give a name. Otherwise, we don't know, we don't distinguish. Primordial force come to this physical because the soul and spirit come in. They bring them in for us. And this one we call original force. And this original force that I explained is split 25 into emergency force, 25 into sexual energy for having baby, and 50% left for the rest of your life. Okay? Yes. The Jing essence, or we call the force that you receive from the beginning, a capital money that you have. That's it, the capital money that you have. How are you going to do with it? That's all. Hun Tun, Yuan Qi, original form, Yuan Qi. Okay? And the kidney, Jing, and the sexual organ energy, we call Jing. So this Jing, kidney Jing, and Yuan Qi, original force. They all come from what? Primordial force. Okay? This is very important theory. I like that. I like that. Because you have to understand this and how to increasing all this energy. Because we drain them out every day, every day. I can tell you the Tao concept. Okay? When we come to this world, when the sperm and egg conception, boom. Okay, we get the mother orgasm, father orgasm coming, boom. It have a power to draw the soul and spirit into the first cell. And you have the power to draw the primordial force become an original force. Is that okay? That's how life happens. So we call sex and making love. Love vibration. Have power to draw in. And this, we have actually 9 soul and a spirit. We only talk about 5 major, actually 6, including the brain in it. We call higher sun in the brain. So higher sun in the brain, original spirit in the heart, is the function and the name and the color and where they stay. That's all. So the Tao very clear. So original spirit in the heart, we call what? Yuan Qi, red color, original spirit in the heart. And the Hun, the soul, the Hun soul in the liver. We give them what color? Green color. And what they do? Thinking, planning, dreaming, and dreaming this soul. When we sleep, the soul travel and you see things. This is the soul. And you can lose them. You can lose the soul. Three Hun soul. You can get lost. Very bad. Get lost very bad. Now, and the next one we call the intention spirit, stored in the spleen. What is intention? Hmm? What is intention? Important or not? I killed somebody and my lawyer can prove me that I shot the guy with no intent. What happened? You get out. You walk out free in the... Even you shoot them. But you have a good lawyer and money, you can hire a good lawyer and prove that you have no intent. So the intent is important. I come here with good intention. Look at the guy, hey, you come here with bad intent. That's it. Okay? Intention, everything is intent. Yes or no? That hold by the spirit of what? The spleen, pancreas, and stomach. And the next spirit, we call Hun, Perso, in the lungs. It's holding 7 emotional in the body. We call 7 Hun. Now, the last one we call a willpower spirit. Is that important? Will, my will, the will of God, my will, I'm writing a will, my will. So in the Tao, we believe that willpower hold you alive. When we lost the will to live, what happened? It can be the best medicine in the world. The guy not going to be living because he lost the will to live. He don't want to live anymore. I only can address you in a Tao will. Because I grew up in Christian, we only have soul. God is the spirit. So, but we are the image of God. If God has spirit, we also have spirit. That's it. Okay. We finish this one. This is the goal. And this is what you have to set up your goal and run after the goal. This is the practice. And the rest enhance this goal. Qi, energy. How can you get more energy? If you say, Qigong, Qigong, what are you doing with the Qigong? Because you want to get more energy so you can transform them and feed to the soul and spirit. Because this energy is and if I feed this energy into the immortal energy, my part of energy become what? An immortal energy. Yeah, you understand that? So I gradually get my energy, my physical energy, body, transform to energy and feed to the immortal one. Okay or not? That's all. Now they come to the first part we call back to the body wisdom. So back to the body wisdom is the inner mind. And so you have the sheet here. We just give you emotional wisdom. Okay? And we call, so we are in this one. We have the emotional wisdom we call, so we're looking for this positive emotional creating cycle. Anybody understand this word of creating cycle? Hello? Hello? What mean by creating cycle? You're creating more. That is what humans know how to do that, okay? Yes or no? You think about what? 10,000 years ago, we are hunting. Shoot, and hunt. And later on, we know how, keep the chicken, capture the wild chicken and put in the cage, and they lay egg, and they hatch. And what happened? You have more chicken. That is creating cycle. Yes or no? I tell you, you understand this theory. So good practice. You don't realize how good the practice is. So everybody, somebody born with one dominant energy. We call, like somebody born with 3. We call liver, green. Very dominant. When you have one dominant energy, what happens to the rest of the organ? Huh? Because you have a fixed energy. If you have 100%, if the liver, or we call 3 energy, take 60%, and what the rest of the 4 major organs left? Only 40%. So can a tree itself stand alone for long? So the tree alone, and you have very little earth, and you have very little water, huh? And you have no fire. How long can this tree can last? Very big, very awesome, but the soil getting lesser and lesser and no water. What happened to the tree? It's going to die. And this one is so amazing, okay? So that is what we call by back to the body wisdom. You have to go into the... I tell you, I just don't know what to tell you more and more about the organs. I 100% sow. This is the best practice you can have, okay? People give you pictures, statues, all kind of things. You know, our brain, you believe or not, our brain are built to connecting with the inside body. This is what the brain do. What the brain doing? Connecting to your what? All the system in the body, controlling the senses, motor, everything, and the automatic breathing, heart beating, liver working, everything. Is the brain have to control it? Yes or no? Yes? When you knock a person unconscious, stop, everything stop. So the brain. So all this, the cardiac, the heart moving, we are moving the body, coordinating, moving, and all these things, thalamus, hypothalamus, spinal cord, the water, the body temperature, the pain, all this is the body function, yes or no? And you need who to do that? The brain. Yes or no? But nowadays what we do? We are putting the mind all out. How long we put all the mind out? And you tell them where your heart, where your kidney, where your liver, where your spleen. Nobody know. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing there, okay? The people don't know. They totally have nothing involved with their body. And when they go to religious again, you know what they do? Give you a temple, beautiful temple, incredible, billion-dollar temple. You look at it, take your mind out again. Yes? Give you a statue to worship, give your mind out again. Give you someone to chant, give your mind out again. You see the point? And when I learned this, and I said, I like this. I don't care. That is 45 years ago. My master told me that the most important part in the Tao, people have to really, because Jesus said what? Our body is what? Of God. Temple of God. Yes or no? So Jesus built a temple. Buddha built a temple. Have any temple that Buddha built up? No. Buddha also say, our body is the temple of God. We have all the temple and statue inside here. Yes or no? But we don't know them at all. We don't know them anything at all. So my master said, if you can turn inwardly, see your organ. And when I show him the anatomy, he said, oh my God, this is amazing. This is the one, okay? And from that time, I really emphasize in learning more about the organ and anatomy. Western have the best, okay? And when I smile to my heart, I really feel I'm in touch with it. You believe the brain have connection to the heart, you believe that? Yes? And now, this is the key. I don't know how many percent the brain are controlling the inside organ. We say what? 70%, 80%, right? Can we say that? Yes or no? Can we say that? 100% you have no time to think something. We say 70%, 80% is a lot, yes? But now what we do? We're spending 99% in what? Outside. Now, how are you going to get healthy? Yes or no? How are you going to get healthy? Your mind all out, all the function get crazy. And when the function get crazy, all we do is what? Doctor. I buy health insurance, so I have to get sick. That's all. Simple. Huh? Well, you pay the health insurance, why you don't get sick? Simple. Okay. So that okay? So that what kind of practice what we call this practice? Back to the body and what? And the mind wisdom. You get that? Hello? You get that? I'm making a new, so this is the more clear thing. So now we're going to go into back to the body. And the most important part is, this is the West discovered, the Tao also discovered, mind and heart, they're always communicating together. Okay? So in the Tao say what? Lower your mind down to the heart. Another theory that not many system practice in the world talk about, the Dantian. So in the Tao say, lower your mind down to the heart, and lower your mind and heart down to the Dantian. And that is the digestion system. And now we know that what? A special brain, special organs. We call a number 79 organs. You know that? This is the new discovery from the West. And the Tao discovered this, the Dantian brain for a long time. The Dantian brain. So they said they discovered the number 79 organs, and this organ is a conductor because it's controlling, they call the mesentery. They're controlling the digestion. How many organs in digestion? Huh? How many organs in digestion? Liver, gallbladder, pancreas, stomach, and the Tao believe also the spleen. How many organs? 5. Now, small intestine also divide into how many? Quite a lot. Duodenum and many names, because they do different functions. Now you add up another 5, so you have 10 organs, and you have the last intestine. So how many organs? You have more than 10 organs work as digestion, absorption, elimination. You need what? You need a conductor. Yes or no? That is, they discover now after 100 years. They discovered this 100 years ago, but they're not clear. And now they say Gray's anatomy have to change. Because this is a newly discovered, there are organs. In the 60s, you know what happened? They don't know. When they do operation, they pull them all out, and sometimes they stick together. The yellow part that link everything on the back there is the second brain. And what when the operation, what they do? They cut them off. Yeah, they cut them off. You cut off the second brain that control all the digestion, absorption. It's so many organs work as a team, and one conductor have to conducting them. You get the point? And now I understand the Qin Nei Zhang. Because I always touch there's something, not only the organ, but something are twisted. And this one talk about it twisted, people can die from that. Okay? Because the second brain, this part, when they twisted, all the blood vessels are go into this part. All this is the second brain, the important or mesentery. Because all the artery and everything are go into here, and it control the blood supply to every part. They control them. If this one twisted, and now we get a knot, oh my God. Sometimes they say, not intestine knot, we die. But this second brain knot, the blood supply slow to the organ. And eventually, we also die. There is the twist. This is the twist. So now when I touch the Qin Nei Zhang, they have the twist, but not the small intestine, not the last intestine, but there's something behind that are twisted. And I release them, they're okay. And so we say everybody have a knot. And these organs are twisted. This we call mesentery is twisted. And the whole important part is this. The most important part is this. Now, this is the door of life. This is where the mesentery come out and controlling the digestion. And this is what? This is small intestine, and so all this area is what we call the dantian, the lower abdominal. So we say what? A kidney, a door of life fire, and the dantian fire. This is the digestion, this is absorption. It's exactly the same point. Lumbar 2 and lumbar 3. That is the door of life. And the whole abdominal is all the small intestine. And that the body are so very, very emphasize of this because you're taking what? Life supply back into the system. Yes or no? Yes or no? If you take out the digestion, absorption, and elimination out, what you left? Elimination, what you have? Lungs, kidney, large intestine. Yes, you take them all out, what you left? You left a shell. Nothing happened, nothing there. You're not worth anything there. Not worth any. Because you cannot get in new food supply to supply you. What we worth? We worth nothing. You see the point? That's why in the morning what we do, all the pumping system, all the organ system, all the 21 pump, 14 pump is all in here. That's it, how important they are. Okay? So this is exactly where the mesentery emerge. And this is where all the branches out of the mesentery. That is the lower dantian. All the absorption, all the small intestine. So when we work with here, that is so important. Have the idea? This is the major one, okay? And actually, I have Eddie. So we improve it. He's a medical technologist also. So he do a lot. He study all this technical. So we remake all. This is the Western. This in the other table that we have is the Western way they discover. And now I improve this thing into the order of the 5 element and creating cycle. Okay, and this is the cream of our practice. So this sympathetic, parasympathetic in the Western way, why it's important to us, okay? And the creating cycle, okay? One dominating organ will make you getting sicker and sicker and sicker, and all the other organs going to be weaker and finish, okay? So we said when you have a lot of, you have big tree but no water, no earth, we're gone. So now we call what? Creating cycle. So you understand this creating cycle? Creating cycle. So you see here, one organ stand alone. If you have one rooster and chicken, and you kill you say, oh, I'm so hungry, I want to barbecue chicken. So what you do? You get the rooster and barbecue them. And what happened to the hen? Huh? What happened to the hen? You can lay egg, but nothing going to hatch, right? So you say, okay, I don't eat you. I'm going to feed you. I'm going to grow you. And you, so they're mating, lay egg, mating, lay egg, you know. Chicken, they always, they have to, the rooster, so it's very dominant, the rooster. You know, before we have the chicken, if you have 2 roosters in the same cage, they fight to death. Because one rooster have to control at least 10 hens. If you don't give them 10 hens, and you put another rooster in, so that's why the Thailand, they like the fighting rooster. Because they really fight to death. Yeah? So you have to separate them, otherwise they kill each other, the rooster, you know, because they're so dominant. This is my 10 hens, don't touch it, okay? It's very, very dominant. And if they see that the rooster going and going to make mating with the other hen, and that rooster come in and just Because the beak is so terrible. The big and the cute, you know. So that's why they separate them. So you have a lot of hands. Simple theory creation, creating cycle. Okay, everybody? That is the key. So now you have to, so this one, okay? So when organs standing alone or elements standing alone, they're gonna die out. So when they're standing alone, they die, but when you started to creating cycle and growing cycle and generating cycle and multiply, so they're creating. So now you have more tree, and the tree can do what? So tree can burn to be fire, and the fire creating more earth, earth creating metal, metal creating what? Attract more water. Now you have more water, and you have more tree blossoming and bear fruit, and you have many seeds. Now you grow and grow, you have a jungle. When you have jungle, what you do? You can cut down the wood and burn to be fire. And the fire, when it burns, become ashes. It adding more what? More earth, more nutrients, more earth to the ground. And when you have more earth, you dig into the earth, what you find? Metal. And when you have metal, in the olden time, they make, in a lot of highland, there's no water. So they make big copper, like a dish, and make a hole in the between. So the big copper, like a dish, when you expand out, and at night, when the dew coming in, when the vapor in the space coming in, they're connecting with the copper, what happens? They condense, become what? Dew, and it floating down become water. So we believe that the metal can attracting more water. Okay, and we believe that mountain and lake. So mountain have what? A lot of metal and mineral. And now they discover that, hey, some places have more metal in the mountain, they attract more rain down. That is the energy of the attraction. You have rain, you have tree, they're attracting more rain coming down. So this is the mantras you have to sing. And you have to chant. This is not God's name, okay? So don't worry about you chanting and God will come to see you. No, this is not God's name. So what you chant? Fire creating what? Hello? Fire creating earth. So fire is what? Heart, small intestine. Creating earth is what? Spleen, pancreas, and stomach. Earth create, this is so important. This is why I say mantra you can chant. You have to chant them. You have to get it. You have to really experience it inside you. Hey, my organs are growing. It's helping each other, not counteract each other, not killing each other. The whole key what we have, if you don't creating them, they are counteract each other. You get the point? So now, the earth creating what? Metal. Metal, what you have? Lungs and large intestine. Now, metal attracting what? Water. So we call metal creating water, kidney, and bladder. And water creating what? Give birth more to the wood, liver. So that is finish the mantra. That okay? Let's start again. Okay, very important. Metal creating and the fire creating what? Earth. Earth creating what? Metal. Metal creating what? Water. Water creating what? Wood. Wood creating what? Fire. Now, is that good or not good for you? Organ, help growing organ. If you go this way, they generating, they creating, they're growing each other, and they're helping each other, and they encompass each other. This is health, good health. Yes? Okay? The number one healing, believe me, You get this one right, number one healing. So good healing. And you don't believe it. Now, if you don't do that, what you get? You go into counteract cycle. This is very important part in the fusion next week, another week. This is the cream of the Tao theory, and this is what the society, and what the first thing you are conflicting yourself. Okay? The first thing you are conflicting yourself. And when you're conflicting, what happened to your family? When you are self-conflicting, what happened to your family? Huh? They're conflicting. When your family conflicting, what happened to your people around you and your relative and your friend? What happened? They also get conflict. And when your people around you, people, company, and around you, and the village, and later on is what? Society. Do you believe that? This is what the Tao talk about that. Okay? So very simple, everybody look at it. So let's start with this. Water destroy who? Hello? Water destroy who? Fire. And fire destroy who? Melt the metal. And metal cut down who? Cut out the wood. And wood block where? The earth. Now we're in big conflict. Now a second conflict. This is called internal conflict. Okay? Now, fire, water destroyed the fire. Yes? Hello? Now, who is the children of the fire? Who? Earth. And what the earth can do to the water? Block the water. Now, the kidney try to destroy the fire, and the fire say, oh, my children is who? The earth, and my earth it counteract you. Now we get you, father, mother, and now children come into conflict. Yes or no? Okay? Now, water creating what? Hello? Wood. And wood counteract who? Huh? It collusion the earth. If you have so many trees and very little earth, it kill the earth and no more energy. So the water says, hey, my children can counteract the earth. So now we're getting daughter and son. Okay? We get daughter and son, and we get what? Father and mother. And we get what? Stepfather and stepmother. And what we have? And we get stepson and stepdaughter. It's all coming in and fight. Yes or no? Now, so when the wood counteract the earth, and who the earth children is who? Huh? The earth children is who? Metal. And what metal do to the wood? Okay, you are cutting my mother. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to cut you down. So the wood counteract the earth, but the children of the earth is what? Metal. You are going to kill my mother, my parent. I'm going to kill you. You get the point? You have the idea? What we call internal conflict. And it happened right inside our body. Yes? And you go on and go on, you never end. You kill me, I kill you, you kill me, I kill you, you kill me. And how can you stop this internal conflict? What? What can you do? Hello? What can you do? That's it. Yes or no? So instead of you kill me, I kill you, I am growing you and you're growing and growing the other one, now it come back to me. I get the benefit by helping you, and I return back, you helping. Yes or no? You see the important part of this practice? Hello? Get that? Understand that? Okay? Any question? This is the cream. This is the cream of the Tao practice. I hope one day more people doing that. I strongly believe we can change the world slowly, one at a time. That's all. We cannot say, I love the whole world. I love you all. I cannot do it. God also cannot do it. You see? God still gives you the choice. That's it. Nobody can do it. But I believe this practice, if you are teaching one-to-one, and you change person one by one day, you're not going to change the whole world. If you have 45 to 50% of the people doing that, the world is what? Get checked. Yes, right? Getting checked. Or maybe I can have 50.1, 50.001 is already above the negative a little bit. That's it. Now they get checked. That's it. If you too much again, it's not our balance again. You cannot do that. No. I never dream of the whole world will do that. But I, one by one, after 30, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, okay, more people, and now you're changing. This kind of thing is you are what? You are doing in an old-fashioned way. Yes or no? Not a boo, the whole world gonna. I want the world to be changed. No. This one, you are one by one. You're helping each other, helping other people to understand it, and more people say, hey, I understand that I have so much internal, my organ is very unbalanced. I have internal conflict. Yes? Yeah. And you understand that when you have internal conflict, what happened? Huh? When you go outside, you are going to get out, your family. When you have internal conflict, the first thing is your family get internal conflict. That's it. You see? The most difficult thing in this world is keep people balancing and harmony and live together. And that's the EU dream. Yes or no? EU dream. The dream close to come true, huh? Yeah. Right? Live together. That's all. But in the Tao say, yes, possible. If everybody started to get their own internal conflict straightening out. And growing, creating cycle, and now you're helping the family, the relative, the friends, your neighbor, and your village. That's all enough in your life. Don't worry about the whole world, too big. But everybody can expand their own circle. You see the point? You see the important part of this practice? That's why the inner smile. Inner smile, creating cycle. So the title, what we call now? What the title we call? Back to the body and mind wisdom. So the inner smile always follow with what? Inner smile, creating, growing, and multiple cycle. Is that okay, everybody? So, inner smile, the positive, emotional, and creating cycle. Is that okay? Understand this? So this is the major teaching that we want to carry out. Is that okay? Okay. So now it's explain the inner mind, how useful they are. How much it change you. So a little bit theory, and we back, we will do more. If you understand this, the rest is a practice now. You must get inside your body. You must feel that why it's unbalanced. You're born with it. You cannot help. You're born with it, but we can change them by this creating cycle. You see? When I consult, the same. I see you unbalanced, I give you a creating cycle, and especially what organ to work more and color to work more, that's all. Okay? And lately we have so many Indians coming. We have Bangladesh, they just fly here to consult and they go back. Just especially fly here and consult. Okay? And I don't know, they think that this is so accurate and change their life. Yeah, you know. I mean, Indian, they have the Vedic system, but different, slightly different. We look at your organ imbalance and to strengthening the organ and to creating cycle to balancing the organ. That's all, and you change your life. You change your life, but you know so for you, you know, if you can go into their, let's check website, so we check website, the free astrology. You go in a free astrology, download your own astrology. And when Joey Singh come in lecture the class, and it's very easy for you to see, okay? And if you want a full version, it's very good, full version. And now we are training the instructor. I want to expand this. Everything is pushing, a lot of pushing. So we are training the instructor, we call the inner astrology certification, right? So that why when you get it, you become a consultant. I tell you, it's so good. I don't know. You know, one day you see that a lot of Indian people come in and consult this, and you show them know that, hey, this is one of quite good system. But for me, I know it 30, 40 years ago. And because that time is so difficult. The five element astrology, or we call the 8 character astrology, is very complicated. You just cannot use the mind to do it. Too long to do it. And from that time, I dream it. I want to write a program. Boom, I can read the people very quick. That's it. And change the people very quick. But have to do the practice. That's why. That's why we make it available for you to have free download. If you say don't want to pay money, free download, simple. It shows you what organ strong, what organ weak. That is the organ going to be make the other people hurt, make the other organ hurting. Because one dominate and the other one very weak. And it's dominate, one day you're gone. The only one way that we spend all the time to explain to you is what? Creating cycle, generating cycle, growing cycle, multiple cycle. So remember that. This is mantras to chant. Organs have to be creating each other, generating each other, growing each other, multiply each other. Get the point? And they are stronger, and stronger, and you are stronger, and smarter, and live longer and healthier. That okay or not okay? When you are good health is what? Wealth. Believe me, you're healthy, you're going to make a lot of money, and you have more organ, you are more smart. You make more money. Believe me.